West Virginia gets a gift in the second round. 11 seed Syracuse against 3 seed West Virginia. I know they have that 2-3 zone, but West Virginia is really good this year. I mean, they're really good. I almost feel bad for Syracuse. I really, not really, but I kind of do. What's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. I thought that was going to be an easy win for West Virginia, but Syracuse came out swinging, so my brackets are busted. I'm a West Virginia fan, and I had West Virginia going to the Final Four, so just like me, Syracuse busted my brackets. Final score, 75-72. That 2-3 zone defense is no joke, guys. I'm telling you. You got to watch out for that. And on top of that, Syracuse was hot today. They were hot. They shot 51.9% from the field and 37.1% from three-point. That's pretty good. West Virginia shot 45.2% from the field. That's not bad. And 42.3% from three-point. So they actually shot the ball very well. The problem was the first half. We got down by way too many points, and Syracuse has too good of a defense to mount that big of a comeback. But West Virginia did mount the comeback. The problem is, every time West Virginia would make a run, Syracuse would counter. West Virginia would make a run, and Syracuse would make a bigger run. So that was the tale of the game. If West Virginia would have played like they did in the second half, like they did in the first half, West Virginia would have probably won the game. But, you know, that's why they play the game. And Syracuse comes in, beats up West Virginia, just like they usually do. Sean McNeil, shout out to Sean McNeil, 23 points. He hung in there and he was knocking down shots. Even Matthews Jr. had 14. Miles McBride, only 11. He just came off a 30-point performance. That tells you right there that 2-3 zone is nothing to mess with. Shut down Miles McBride. Then there's Derek Culver. He was the key to the game, and unfortunately, he was the key to Syracuse winning. He only had 7 points. Not very effective. I'm not trying to talk trash about the guy. He's been great, but that was one of West Virginia's biggest problems as far as this game goes. We needed Culver to knock down those mid-range jumpers in the soft spot of that 2-3 zone. It just wouldn't go down. And Buddy Boeheim, that dude can shoot the ball. 25 points, knocking down threes left and right. He was especially hot in the first half. He did cool down, but knocking down some clutch free throws. The dude is legit. So West Virginia gets knocked out. Syracuse moves on to the Sweet 16. My brackets take a big hit because West Virginia lost. I had West Virginia going to the Final Four. I know that seems like a homer pick, but it seemed like the way the brackets set up, West Virginia had a chance to get to the Final Four. And I had Illinois getting knocked out earlier in the region, which they did by Loyola Chicago. So I just thought the stars were aligning. Well, nope, not this year. The stars did not align, except for Bob Huggins. He did get his 900th win. So, Hall of Fame coach. At least we have that. And we do return most of our production for next year. So I expect next year's West Virginia team to be legit as well. 2 names to remember: Jalen Bridges and Isaiah Cottrell. Those will be your future stars in Morgantown next year. And don't forget about Miles McBride and Taz Sherman, Sean McNeil. They'll be back too. So West Virginia will have a good team next year, but it does suck to go out in the second round, the round of 32, especially to an old Big East rival, Syracuse. I'm not going to lie. Syracuse has had West Virginia's number, and it continued today. Congratulations, Syracuse. You did it again. You knocked out West Virginia. I hope you're happy, which I'm sure you are. And that's what Syracuse does almost every year. They barely get into the tournament, and then they do some major damage. And now all the ACC homers are out talking crap that they beat West Virginia, that the Big 12 is trash. Well, that doesn't change the fact that the ACC went 2-5 in the first round. So go ahead, jump on the Syracuse bandwagon. They're in the Sweet 16, but the rest of the ACC still trash. So I don't want to hear it. The Big 12 is better than the ACC this year. And I'll even go back to bowl season. The Big 12 undefeated in bowl season. So I don't want to hear all that. Syracuse was the better team today? Yes. ACC, still trash. I'm going to go put ice on this wound. I think it's starting to swell. But I'll be back with some more videos. Trust me, I'll be back. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on my next show.